Hello, and welcome to Lymbase. Lymbase has been created for therapists who treat lymphedema. It's designed to track clinical changes and to digitize some of the manual processes, like the garment search for ready-to-wear compression. To best share the functions of Lymbase, we'll walk through the prototype with an imaginary patient. Amanda has been attending our service, and she has breast cancer-related lymphedema. So first, let me log in. The first screen is a patient list with a name search and sorting function. There is a list of the most recently edited records along the side, and this is a page where we select whether to enter a new patient or access previous encounters. It's been 6 months since we last saw Amanda, so I'm going to click on her name, and this will take me to the session details screen. This provides a list of the previous encounters, and I'm just going to click through to the last session. This session summary is generated at each visit. It displays the outcomes assessed and results, as well as a record of what happened at the last session through the progress notes function. Now that I'm reminded of our last plans, I'm going to open a new session to enter today's details. The various tabs along the top of this screen allow you to enter a range of clinician and patient reported outcomes. The circumference measurement function is designed for entry of interval circumference measurements, either unilateral or bilateral, with 5 or 10 centimeter intervals. The platform is enabled to calculate a range of outcomes: interlimb difference, limb volume, and interlimb difference as a percentage from this and stored data. The next tab allows entry of the landmark circumferences used for garment measurement. The clinical report represents the less objective clinician-reported outcomes, particularly palpated and observed changes. This will also be where the staging of the lymphedema will be reported. The patient report is next. Amanda is asked to identify any symptoms she has been experiencing. For each symptom, she is asked to rate severity of the symptom for intensity and distress caused. Acknowledging that treatment adherence can sometimes be challenging for lymphedema, I'm also going to ask her to rate how she feels she has been going with the self-management program previously recommended. The progress notes are self-explanatory and provide a free text option for the session, and the final tab, Treatment Plan, has been included to enable documentation of the agreed self-management plan to share with Amanda. When we hit Save Summary, it takes us to a session summary for today's date. Some other features of Lymbase. Circumference analysis. Circumference analysis provides a closer analysis of the size difference and size change. The first graph, circumference analysis, displays the measures along the limb, left and right, and along the bottom, we find the interlimb difference. This graph provides a single day representation of differences between the limbs. However, the other two graphs, interlimb difference as a percentage and limb volume, provide a view of size change over time. Next, we have compare measurements. This is where historical data is stored and viewed. Circumferential measurements are stored here so we can review all of Amanda's measurements. For example, if we provided a 4-week decongestive lymphatic treatment for Amanda, day 1 and the final day of treatment can be selected to view, and we can even obtain the percentage reduction over this period. The garment search enables a digitized search for ready-to-wear compression wear. It will complete the search based on the landmark measures and will narrow the search based on the specifications entered. For example, is it round knit, flat knit, class 2, or do you want a silicone top band? The search will include all companies registered with the platform and will provide the range of options that meet these specifications. This does not remove the clinical decision-making required. It simply improves time efficiencies by avoiding a catalogue search. For those requiring custom-made garments, all paperwork and instructions required to create orders will be available here. A list of previously purchased garments is also available here. The patient notes provides access to progress and treatment plans, date ordered, and finally, the patient details holds the relevant patient data such as the contact, the likely trigger for lymphedema, and a record of any cellulitis history. These items are entered on the initial contact, but are also editable here. If we return to the patient list and add a new patient, the entry of this data for a new patient can be viewed. Thanks for checking out Lymbase. This product is in development and has been designed for clinicians by clinicians. We would really appreciate your feedback. If there's anything you think we're missing or you have any questions, we would love to hear from you. Please share your details with us and enter your feedback via our website, www.lymbase.com.